Vel'Koz, the Eye of the Void. Vel'Koz is an extremely strong ranged mage and will be played on the mid lane. He's designed to deal extreme damage or sustain teamfights, but he's very fragile. His passive, Organic Destruction. Vel'Koz's abilities apply stacks of Organic Destruction. After being marked 3 times, Vel'Koz's enemy will be destructed and suffer bonus through damage. His Q, Plasma Fission. Vel'Koz unleashes a plasma bolt that slows and damages the first enemy it hits. After hitting an enemy, reaching its maximum range, or being triggered a second time, the plasma bolt splits in a 90-degree angle, applying the same effect as the original plasma bolt. His W, Void Rift, opens a straight rift to the void, dealing damage. After a short time, the rift collapses, dealing additional damage. Vel'Koz carries 2 of them, which can be activated after another. Tectonic Disruption. After a short delay, Vel'Koz disrupts the area, damaging his enemies and launching them into air. Enemies hit close to Vel'Koz will be knocked back slightly. And finally, his ultimate, Lifeform Disintegration Ray. Vel'Koz channels a ray of energy that follows the cursor for a short time, damaging, slowing and distracting enemies in range.
Replicating lifeform entertainment routine. Infinity more samples required. Extraordinary.
Vel'Koz is a creature of bundled power, but he isn't the fastest, carrying his job best on the mid lane. The towers on the mid lane are placed much closer than on the other lanes, giving Vel'Koz better chances to escape in case of he's getting ganked. Using his E first, Vel'Koz can use his W to attack enemies hiding in the minion wave, or his Q to strike enemies caught in open fields. The low cooldown times of Vel'Koz's abilities allow the frequent use of them, stacking Organic Destruction. Since all of his abilities are skill shots, precise aiming is very important. In case of a team fight, Vel'Koz should hide behind his teammates as he is very fragile. From back there he will deal devastating destruction. Okay, here's some facts I found out about Vel'Koz and his history, earlier appearances and so on.
Cause I'm bad, come around the side, boom, you dead! What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Firstly, his additional AD per level is plus 3.414 and a row of numbers that appear to be pi. And that's funny because he's a scientist and wants to explore the humans and so on, you know. Next, he appeared in different splash arts as here and here. And he could be compared with those two symbols, which are a statue found in the Howling Abyss and the symbol of the Frost Guards. So at this point I have to interrupt myself. Here's something I just discovered later on. And it's Lysandra on the spawn pool of purple team in the Howling Abyss, and on top of her there's something that reminds me strongly of Vel'Koz, so we really have to think about what's going on with the Frost Keepers and the void thingies. So that's just one thing I wanted to throw in here, because there are many indicators that the Frost Keepers had something to do with the void things, void people before. And another thing I stumbled across myself is in the background of Battlecast's Vel'Koz, you can clearly recognize Battlecast Cho'Gath and Creator Victor and this. So I went googling it and I found this picture showing the symbols shown during Victor's recall animation, and these are the silhouettes of Battlecast Cho'Gath and somewhat like Battlecast Cogmore, which is, as far as I know, just an unofficial skin concept made from a guy from Taiwan, I think. And those two things, I have no idea what they are, and this one, what looks exactly like the shadow in the splash art from Vel'Koz. And I think we got a long planned void champ, or even a whole void invasion coming up. So I would be really interested about what you think this is going to be. Let me know in the comments. I'm really interested in what you think. So I hope you liked it. If so, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this stuff, you can subscribe to me. The button is right below. I would really appreciate that, and I hope I'll see you soon. Till then, happy hunting. And another thing I stumbled across myself is that in the battlefield